Hi everybody, I am Jennifer McCulloch and I have been a licensed agent for 20 years. And I want to share with you a little bit about my story and hopefully it helps you with wherever you're currently at in your real estate career. So I was one of those agents who year after year I was pretty consistent. I did between 3 and 4 million and average, maybe 24 transactions a year. There was maybe a year here or there, especially when we had the bubble in the early years that I did a little bit more. But I would say consistently for most of my real estate career, it was, that 24 transactions and the 3 to 4 million. So fast forward to 2018, I met Rick Gray and decided to take the investment in myself, put the investment into myself, and start real estate coaching. And wow, it was a game changer for me. So I was really nervous about spending the money, first of all. I had been divorced for just not a long period of time, for maybe a couple of years, and I was still digging out of a hole from the recession, which we were long past, but I felt like between that and divorce, I was rebuilding, and it was just time to really look at, what are you going to do with the rest of your life? What are you doing with your business? And I was very involved all these years in different leadership things with Women's Council of Realtors, with Idaho Realtors. I was involved in a lot of networking events, networking groups and organizations. So I had built a pretty good sphere and I felt like I had a pretty good reputation within the real estate community, but I just wasn't excelling. I wasn't pushing myself. I kind of created this mindset that, I'm just not really motivated by money. I don't want to work a ton of hours. If I do more business, I'm going to have to work a lot of hours. That was probably the biggest thing that I thought. Honestly, if I'm like the poster child for imposter syndrome, for those of you who know me, you might find that kind of funny, but so this was kind of where I was at in life, but I was ready to grow. I was ready to do something different. So I met Rick and I decided to, take the plunge and invest in myself and start coaching. And let me tell you, that first year just was a game changer. I doubled my business. I did over 8 million in sales. And keep in mind, back then, our prices had not escalated yet. So our average price point in the market was, our median price point was maybe like around 200, maybe 250, but yeah, we hadn't escalated yet. So, that was a tremendous change. The year after that, I ended up doing, over 50 transactions. So 2019, I did over 50 transactions, and I want to say I did like 13 million. The year after that, I did like 60 transactions and like 18 million. I mean, so year after year, I just continued that growth. And what was so surprising to me was the fact that I did not work more hours. I think I actually worked less hours. I definitely didn't work over 480 hours a week. I worked very few weekends. I traveled quite a bit throughout those years, both for business and personal, but I was probably traveling once or twice, at least once a month or every other month. And what's really funny is a lot of people don't know this, but even though I don't have children of my own, during that time frame, I had my now husband, but significant other, had just moved in with me. My 10-year-old niece came to live with us full time and brought her her little 6-month-old pit bull puppy and her kitten, who needed a lot, well, the kitten not so much, but the puppy needed a lot of attention. So here we were trying to navigate this new family setting that we were in, deal with her emotional trauma and needs, grow my business. I was also the president of the Greater Idaho Falls Realtor Association. And I served on a committee for the Idaho Realtors as well, where we were able to put together an amazing conference for women called Owning It, just teaching women how, the ins and out of business and how to run a business. And it was a really amazing community event that we were able to do. So I did all of these things. And keep in mind too, I did not have a team. I did not have a TC. Now I did hire a part-time unlicensed assistant, and she certainly was a great help. But this was all on me. I learned so much about structuring my time, and I was very focused with the time that I had. Putting the systems in place made a tremendous difference. But the other thing was I became more in control of my time. I became more in control of the people that I worked with and dealt with. I just feel like I became more professional in a lot of ways. And it was incredible to see how my perspective and my mindset changed. And something happens when you take that leap and make that commitment, whether you believe in the law of attraction or not. I cannot, to me, it 100% is true. The energy around you just changes, and the people that come to you change. It's hard to explain, but it's a pretty incredible thing that happens. So I just want I want to share that with you because not everybody wants to, build a team, or maybe you do want to build a team, and that's amazing. I think the cool thing about coaching is no matter where you're at in your business and no matter what you want to create, there's something for you. And when you make the choice to invest in yourself, that magic will take place and it will happen. So I am forever grateful. I love that Rick offers not only the one-on-one coaching, but also now the group coaching with the real estate super achievers. And so there's a lot of options. That might not be totally personalized to you, but it's a great place to start. And I just highly recommend it, no matter where you're at in your business, to invest in yourself. You'll be amazed at what will happen. I just wanted to share this quote by Trent Tyler, who said, perspective is, it can either be your power or your prison. So what an incredible thought that is. Anyway, good luck to you all. I wish you the best, and I'm here if you ever have any questions.